Today's topic, sick leave. If you're new to the channel, I have a timer going because every video on here is under 5 minutes long. And if you want to know more about travel therapy, whether you're a PT, OT, SLP, or even a travel nurse, drop a comment below. I'd love to answer any questions that I possibly can. I've been doing this for over 8 years and just want to share information. So let's talk about sick leave, because not every state is going to give you sick leave as a traveler. I worked in California for several assignments, so I know for sure that you accrue sick leave as a traveler in California, and I'm pretty sure there's several other states. If you've worked in one of those, let me know in the comments below, because I'm curious how many states actually offer sick leave. So normally when you're working a permanent job, you think, hey, I have my hourly rate and I'm accruing sick leave at a certain rate, and then I can use it and get paid for the time I'm off. As a traveler, there's a little bit of a caveat to that. Some states offer paid sick leave. I have used it several times, unfortunately, whether that's for illness or for some other medical reason I need to be out of work. But as a traveler, you get your hourly pay and your living stipends. And if you take sick leave, you get none of the living stipends. So for a quick example, let's say you're earning 20 something an hour and the rest of your income is made up of your living stipends. You're only going to get your 20 something an hour pay for the 8 or 10 hour day you called off because of being sick. The upside, they're at least offering it, because not every state does. And as a traveler, you're not guaranteed sick leave. So bit of a bummer if you're working in a state that doesn't. I've had to call out in those states as well if I get sick, and unfortunately you're just out of pay. Now, something interesting that I've been finding out, on a 410 assignment, which I'm on currently, my week is Sunday through Saturday. And if I work Sunday, work Monday, and then I'm working Friday, Saturday, I have a gap in between. Now, every contract may be slightly different, and it's good to check the information, because if I have to call out Sunday and Monday, I'm not getting my living stipend for Sunday. I'm not getting it for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and I'm getting it Friday, Saturday only. It was something really I wasn't expecting, and I found that out the hard way, and I was like, why is my pay so low this week? And I don't fully understand it, to be honest, despite doing this so long, because it's in this very long contract that you read, and I was trying to go through it and figure it out. But basically, on weeks you call out, they do not have to pay out your full living stipend if you're not working all the hours you're supposed to be working. They can also try to pull back some of that money lost because you're not on assignment. So I think that may vary. So that's something important to check. But basically, this is just letting you know, if you are accruing sick leave, you can go to your pay stub on their online portal for whatever company you're working for, and it should say how much you earn in the week, and then it should say cumulative sick leave. In the past, I have actually worked for a couple companies that in California paid it out at the end of the assignment. That was a few years ago, and they haven't had one since. So I don't know if that's an industry change or if that's just a company I'm working for. So I'd also be interested. Let me know in the comments below. Are you aware you have sick leave? Do you ever need it? Otherwise, stick around, hit subscribe, leave a comment. I'd love to address any other topics you're interested in hearing about. Again, every video will be under 5 minutes to keep them short and sweet. Hopefully you don't have to call out sick, but it's something important to know in case there's some type of emergency.